Everybody, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation and we are the United States of the world, and we're on a mission to banish poverty, and we're streaming live, I hope, on YouTube, Twitch and in our Facebook group We Share Abundance publicly. And I'm here with the updates, particularly on the launches of our two new programs that are going to boost our liquidity and value of our tokens, our currency, and that will benefit all our members. Of course, our members are going to benefit enormously from these two amazing programs that we're launching as well, which will guarantee that everybody taking part makes a profit. Who can be a member? Who can be a citizen? Anybody? We welcome people from all over the world. If you are not of legal age, you can still become a citizen, but you will not be able to withdraw your income until you pass legal age. Okay? Right. I've told you we should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance publicly. I'll be heading over to Facebook in a moment because that is where we get most of the comments, and we can put names to the comments that come in, which we can't do through the app here. When you join as a citizen, you lose not your identity, but you lose all the superficial trimmings that go with your body, if you like, because we don't recognize any of those superficial differences. It doesn't matter what your gender is, what your color is, class, creed, educational level, financial status, height, weight, none of it matters. We just see everybody as a human being. And we recognize that every human being is unique and so is of equal value to every other member of our community. It's a non-separatist ideology, and we have a little affirmation that we'll get started with in a moment to help us with that. Ideology. It helps us shed any prejudices that we pick up along life's rich path. Before that affirmation, we'll have a little prayer, and that prayer is there to help us find what everybody wants in life: true happiness. You can't buy happiness. It doesn't matter how much money you've got, you won't necessarily be happy. I'm not saying money is bad. It's better to be unhappy with money than unhappy without money. But happiness is really what we all seek. And there's only one way to get that everlasting inner joy that stops you searching for things, and that is through loving service to others. It doesn't mean you lose ambition. It doesn't mean you can't have everything in life that you want. In fact, everything that you want and need in life will start to be attracted to you rather than you having to chase it once you set about being of loving service to others. So that's what our little short prayer is about, and then we'll have that affirmation, and then I'll get into the updates. But before I go to Facebook, I'm going to check here, because in the chat here we can see if we've got people in on YouTube and Twitch. And we do, in fact, have Luis Montero in from Portugal. And we have Don Wilson in from Vancouver Island, Canada. And the rest of Facebook people, and we can't see who they are. So that's why I'm heading over to Facebook. I'm going to go there now. Let me hopefully get there. And looking for Facebook, and when I get Facebook coming up, I'll be looking for We Share Abundance publicly. That's a group, and then I'll be looking for the 2nd of March. So far so good. If I click to expand, we should get the comments panel up, and we do, and we've got Verna in from South Africa. We've got Richard in from Devon in England. We've got Bozina in from Edinburgh in Scotland, and we've got Carl in from New Zealand. And when I see people from New Zealand, it always makes me think I should have said good morning or good afternoon or good evening or whatever. But instead of that, I'll just say welcome, because whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the replay, it will be a different time of the day for most of you. So welcome, you are appreciated. And if you do miss the lives, of course, we have every session recorded, and it's available both in YouTube and also in the Facebook group and possibly in Twitch. I don't know enough about Twitch to guarantee that it is there. Okay, so let's get started right away now with that short prayer and then the affirmation, and then I'll get right into where we are, what I've been up to today. Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, each member may find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. I told you it was short. And now we have our little affirmation. We are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. Right. With it being weekend, the developers aren't working, but as usual, I am. So I've been doing various things, but I've particularly been testing the 777 plan, and most of it I'm happy with. But the allocation of the free entries, there are errors in. Now, how long it'll take to correct those errors, I don't know. It'll be up to Devyani to just find out why and put them right. But basically what it's doing is it's allowing unlimited free entries for everyone. And of course, we can't do that. And even if we could, it's wrong, because it should be 2 free entries for people that buy phase 1 and 2 in the first 48 hours, 3 free entries for people that buy phase 3 in the first 48 hours, and it goes up. For phase 4, you get 4 free entries. For phase 5, 5 free entries. Phase 6, 6 free entries, and phase 7, 7 free entries, and that is the maximum. But it's allowing people that have 7 to have 8, 9, 10. People that should only get 2 to have 3, 4, 5, or whatever. It just, there's no cutoff. Now, I know there should be, and I know it has been built in somewhere, but there's something that's stopping it working. Now, whether it's a quick fix or not, I don't know. But as far as I can see so far with my testing, I'll be continuing testing tomorrow on it. As far as I can see with what I've tested so far, everything else is working as it should. We can't launch with the incorrect allocation of free entries, but everything else is working as it should. And if we can get those free entries sorted out, then I see no reason why we can't go live at this moment in time. I might find something else as I continue my checking, but I've checked most things actually, and I can't find anything else that is wrong. It's paying out correctly. It's allocating the power of 1 bonus correctly. It's doing the pass-ups and the pass-throughs correctly. It's looking good. It is looking really good, and hopefully this bug in the allocation of the free entries can be fixed fairly quickly, and if it can, we're set to go. But if it can't, it'll take a bit longer. Okay. I'm not sure how far Devian has got with the code that we need to transfer everybody from the pre-launch into the launched, the live site, because that could also delay things. But really, I think if we can get the those free entries sorted out quickly, I know that she's done some work on the coding, and it shouldn't take, from what I believe, from more than about a day to get that coding done. So as a worst case scenario, I'm thinking that we should be launched by Wednesday. It may be Monday, okay? But I don't know. We don't know at this stage. But we'll see how it all goes. I've not got onto the ShareHope testing because I have been making sure that my findings are correct, in that things are going wrong consistently, and they are. But a lot of other things going right. But there are one or two other elements that I need to test, but I think they'll be okay because they're part of all the other stuff. So it's looking good, but it's not quite there yet. ShareHope, I know is looking good from my last testing, and I know some of the changes that have been made there, and that is also looking good, but it does need some final testing. And once we get that onto the live site, then we've got to merge the databases with our own. So that'll take probably a week from when we get the 777 plan launched. It'll probably take another week to get the ShareHope Powerline plan launched. Okay. That really is the updates. I do have numbers wherever they are. Very slow today, actually. We did take a lot of people out. We remove anybody that's not logged in for 2 months. And there will be quite a lot of people being taken out at the moment and every day, because we had a lot of people that were brought in with people abusing the old coupon program we have, where they were not caring about the people they brought in. They just wanted to bring people in to get the commission, and the people that they were bringing in didn't even know what they were joining and never logged in at all or anything. So we're going to lose a lot of people there. It's interesting that somebody that was brought in with that plan said, what's the purpose of having a coupon now if you're not going to pay commissions to us that are withdrawable? They're going into the US dollar fund and into the ShareHope wallet. The coupons are there to help the people you're bringing in. The fact that you get paid something for it in any way, shape or form is a bonus for you. It's an extra thing. But the idea of the coupons is to help people get started in a paid position, knowing what they're getting into, so they can see it and test it and have a month free as a paid member, and see the benefits. The coupons aren't there so that you can bring people in that know nothing about it. You not interested in it. You don't tell them anything. You maybe just say, "Oh, I'll give you $1 if you let me do your KYC in this program," or whatever they were doing. I don't know, something along those lines, I imagine. So the whole thing was being abused. It is there for you to help other people. And if you go out there and help other people with those coupons, they'll understand what they're getting. They'll be interested in following it through. And you will build a network of people and a huge income. And you'll do it through being of service to others, not through just going after what can I get out of it? What can I get out of it? And I don't care about you, really, you know. Totally wrong attitude. So that is why we had to change that program, because it was being abused. It had worked pretty well for quite a while, but all of a sudden a few people got hold of it and said, oh, this is easy money. This is, we can do this. I don't mind getting people in, you know, and they made a lot of money out of it, but not by breaking the rules, but by abusing the system. And so, it was, it had to be changed, and it has been changed. I don't know how I got onto that actually, but oh, that's right, because of the people we're taking out. There's a lot of people, like I say, that were introduced, really never even knew what they were being introduced into, probably never ever came into the website. It was all done by the people that were just grabbing the cash for using the coupons. Sad but true. Anyway, so the result is a net decrease of 7 in the last 24 hours, down to 41,952 registered members. Active member count went up by 3 to 2,339, and multiply Weezer. Active members are people that are logging in on a regular basis. They're usually in the pools, building their wealth for their legacy for many generations to come, and are participating as useful members of our community. Multiply Weezer is pretty much non-functional at the moment. It will come back later once we get the Weezer tokens moved onto the Binance Smart Chain. But the bonus pool did go up to $10,359.58. It was what, about a 77 cent we got just for logging in as part of the revenue share. Active members as well, we are, and I sent a message out about this, it's in your inbox. We always required people to be KYC verified, and there's no change in that. But what we're going to do, because we made that a part of being an active member, we're going to say all you really need to be active for is to withdraw money. Okay, so as long as you don't want to withdraw anything from We Share Abundance, you don't need to do your KYC. But once you get to the point where you say, yeah, I want to get some of my money out, then you will need to have done your KYC. You will need to be logging in at least half of the available days in a month. And those are two very simple things. The KYC is a once only thing. Logging in, most people that are active log in every day anyway, because they generate more income. So that is the change, and there will be, we do need to change some of the coding because you had to be active in the past to stake pools and do things like that. So we're going to make it wide open. You can do whatever you want without being an active member within our community. When I say do whatever you want, you know, you can be involved in any of our plans. You can piff people in, you can do all sorts of things within the community. There's no restriction. And you can move funds into the exchange, but you can't move them out of the exchange without being an active member. You can't move them to an external wallet. You will be able to move funds from the exchange into We Share Abundance. You will be able to move funds from We Share Abundance into the exchange. But if you want to move funds from the exchange to your wallet in MetaMask or Trust Wallet or wherever you've got it, you will need to be an active member. What this also means is that we don't need to put a restriction on the age of people that can join the program. But it does mean that they won't be able to withdraw funds until they are of legal age. But they can come in, they can participate, they can build their income, they can build their business, and they can accept the terms and conditions once they are of legal age, and then become active through their KYC and do, you know, what every other member does. Okay, so it is there. We do have some people in that were brought in by parents and relatives in the past when we did allow it, and then we had to take it out. Well, now we're going to be able to bring it back. So you can bring in your children if you want to, but they won't be able to withdraw. Okay, not until they are they attain majority. Somebody else in here. We got Kingsley in from Manchester, and we got Derek in from Nigeria. Okay. I think that covers it. That's what I've been doing all day today. I've not followed up on car dealers yet. I think it was last Saturday when I sent out those initial emails and got in touch with all the distributorships, and not a single one has come back to me. I'm amazed. I am, honestly, I am amazed that they've not come back. I mean, it's a car sale. You know, why wouldn't they follow up on it? Okay, well, we're not asking for anything amazing, really. We're just saying, you know, the payment will come from the United States. It'll be in escrow and it'll be released on delivery. I don't know. Weird. Anyway, we will get it sorted out. Next week, hopefully we'll get the 777 plan launched on Monday, because on Tuesday, after waiting for 3 years or whatever, a little over 3 years, I think, I am going to have the operation on this eye for cataracts and other bits and pieces. And it means I'll have to leave here at something like 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm not sure what time I'll get back. I'm hoping to be back round about midday. It depends on how the operations goes and everything else. So fingers crossed that that everything goes quickly and I'll be back round about midday. Now, whether or not I'll be in, I mean, I should be okay, because this eye, they're not doing anything with, so I should be able to work with my right eye. The other eye will have a patch on it or whatever. But hopefully it won't affect things too much, but it means that I will not be around much on Tuesday. I should be back, as I say, in time for the live event, but I'll perhaps be looking like a pirate, you know. Okay, so it may delay things a little bit if we can't get launched on Monday. So I'll be pushing to try and get it launched on Monday, that 777 plan. If we don't, it's unlikely that it will get launched on Tuesday, but it may. I'm not quite sure how my workload will be affected by it, but I'm optimistic that it's not going to affect anything after the time just taken out for the operation. Okay. Who else have we got in? We've got Millie in from Zambia. Hi there. Lovely to see people from different countries coming together as one in We Share Abundance. Let me have a look back in the app and let's see if we've got any more people in there. We had Lewis and Don in from Portugal and Canada. See if we've got any questions about anything. Nope. Looks like that's it. All finished. All the updates given. It says, will you be putting in a question about age, date of birth when new people join? Would allow the system to monitor minors and then encourage them to do. There is a space in there for your date of birth already in the profile. Anybody that does not have their date of birth filled in is going to miss out on a few things. Actually, we've got other plans as well. So there is already an existing field that you should have completed with your date of birth in your profile page. So that's it, folks. Okay. Looney Tunes, wasn't it? That's all, folks. Bugs Bunny. Okay. Do they still show things like that? I don't know. They were all the rage, weren't they, at one time? Good, wholesome fun. They probably banned them now, you know, because Bugs Bunny was being chased by whatever his name was with the shotgun, and he'd put his finger in and it'd blow back, and you know, too much violence. That, you know, they can go and play these games on these Xbox and things where it's blood and guts all over the place, and watch films where crazy things are going on, and yeah. So instead they ban cartoons for being violent. Probably ban Popeye as well, you know, because he used to beat up Pluto, and I don't know. Kids' books being banned because they have references to things that are not considered proper nowadays. You know, the world's gone mad. Anyway, I don't know how I got onto that either. But, it was all to do with age, wasn't it? Okay, so that's it from me. That's all, folks. That's what all started with Bugs Bunny. That's all, folks. Okay, I'll be here tomorrow, same time, same place, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. And I should have completed all the tests that I need to do on the 777 plan, and I'll let you know how we are with that. Somebody's saying on Facebook they can't even play Conkers at school these days, can't they? It's crazy. I don't know. Who's that's letting me know that? Let me see before I go. Check the comments in Facebook. That's Peter asking about the date of birth, by the way. Thank you, Peter. It's a good question. Richard saying they can't play Conkers at school these days. Can they play marbles? I don't know. Probably say that they are an offensive weapon because you can throw them at people. The world has gone absolutely crazy. Hopefully somebody will bring some sanity into things in the not too distant future. But it is crazy at the moment. But that's it from me. God bless you all. I'm going. It is Saturday. Go and enjoy the rest of the weekend. It's Sunday for the people, of course, in New Zealand. But if I can find where the app is again, that's it. Okay. God bless you all. I love you all. Get out there, share abundance, share love, and let's get this built ready for the launch. It is imminent. It would be lovely to see some nice big commissions going out on day one. God bless you all. And I'll see you later, alligator. I will, in a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator, with one eye. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator.